Let me teach you a Hebrew word. It's a word out of Genesis 2:24. A man shall leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife. The Hebrew word is dabak. It means to stick to glue, to pursue, to cling to. It's also translated to follow close in Psalm 63. The idea is that you pursue your spouse. And that's our declaration for this week. I will pursue my spouse. That's easier said than done. In my marriage, sorry, this is a little bit of therapy for me. She studies me and I don't study her. Case in point, we go to a deli and I'm looking at this sandwich and I want to order the sandwich. She said, oh, you wouldn't like it. Well, why wouldn't I like it? Well, because it's pumpernickel and pumpernickel has caraway seeds in it and you don't like caraway seeds. And I said, what's a caraway seed? She knew what I didn't like when I didn't even know what it was that I didn't like. She's a good model of pursuing the other. This is important because all of us have our own love language. Mine is acts of service. I will do acts of service all day long. I feel good about it. But if that's not what my wife needs to feel love, then I need to study her to find out what she does need to feel loved, whether that's quality time or whether that's gifts, whether it's acts of service or care for the family. When you study your spouse, like you do when you date, that's when you're able to actually meet their needs, not what you think that they need. We have to close the gap because there's a gap between what we think they want, what we think they need, and what they actually need. And the way you close the gap, this was so good for the message this weekend. You encourage daily, you date weekly, and escape yearly. So for you, in your relationships, which one do you need the most? And that is something worth talking about.